Hey, good vibes, and in this video I will be setting up my bingo self-care spread for stress, anxiety, perfect for quarantine, and 25 different ideas to go along with that. Let's just get right into it. Using my Sakura Micron pen, I'm starting off with the title Bingo Self-Care Spread, and it's gonna be filled with many things that's gonna get my mood up and change my state of mind. This was a really fun spread to make. Before I get into how this spread works and how I'm going to be using it, I do want to mention really quickly why I put in this spread into my bullet journal. We all know that mental health is very important, but it's not a topic that gets talked about a whole lot. Especially if you have things like depression or anxiety, self-care really can make a huge difference. And that's exactly what this spread is all about. This spread is gonna be filled with different things to really get your mood up. Things to get you energized and happy and feeling like yourself again. But I incorporated this spread into my bullet journal because, life can get pretty hectic and busy, and just having a page that you can go back to is great. Alright, so how does this spread work? Just like bingo, it's gonna be in a grid style. I am using a 5x5 layout, but of course you can make it smaller or bigger. I have 5 rows and 5 columns, but you can do 3 rows, 3 columns, 7 rows, 7 columns. That's really up to you. But if you follow this layout here, 5x5, you will have 25 boxes. I picked up these very colorful ballpoint pens from my local grocery store, so I'm gonna be using those, and of course my Tomboy brush pens. The inspiration for this setup is coming from my 20 things in 2020 back at my 2020 bullet journal setup. What am I actually gonna put in this self-care bingo? And how can I forget my 30 stencil pack? I got these off of Amazon, and all the stationery in this video will be down in the description box below. But here are 25 things that I'm putting in my bullet journal. The first will be to plan out my day. Because I am a master at procrastination and it's not very good for me or my mental health, so I think planning out my day can be a great thing. And by the way, you want to make these things easy. You want to include things that you already do in your day-to-day life. The point of self-care isn't to make things more difficult for you. It should be things that you want to do. Things that you're planning to do. Things that makes you feel good. Things that gets you energized and just put you in a different headspace. The second thing is tea. I love drinking tea. Like, I drink tea every single day, multiple times a day. That's just how much I love tea. I have things like shop. I'm not saying going too crazy with Amazon, but just getting yourself a little something is good. Shop in moderation. Dance. Who doesn't like to just dance in their bedroom like nobody's looking? Everyone does it. Chill, taking a moment. Sleep, which is basically sleeping in. Going out to eat. I live in France and we're currently in quarantine, so maybe not going out to eat but dining in. Maybe ordering something and making it a little bit more fancy. Paint. I do have a watercolor set that I do want to learn how to use, but that I just never get into. And doing something artistic usually takes you out of your state of mind and puts you in a really creative and fun state. So that's definitely something that I recommend. Listening to music, just having yourself a little jam session. And another thing that I'm going to be putting in here is gratitude. Just having a gratitude log, or maybe once during the day to just be thankful for what you do have. The next thing I am including is just something new. I left this broad. It's just to remind me to kind of just try something new that I haven't done before. This can be arts and craft, maybe listen to a podcast or an audiobook, just anything new. Of course, self-care is also taking care of your mind, but your body. And so I have smoothie here because I really want to get into making smoothies in the morning. The next thing is to exercise. Here I use the word sport, but it doesn't have to seem that intense. It can just be body movement. Maybe you want to do like a dance routine. Like my favorite thing to do is to go on YouTube and I either do dance martial. Like there's so many different dance workouts that you can do. So I really like those workouts. Another thing I like to do is HIIT workouts. But yeah, it's all about getting your body moving. Then using my stencil, I draw in a little apple for fruit, just to remind me to eat more fruits. So far, I love how colorful and fun this spread is turning out. Going back in with that stencil again, just to draw in like a little gift. And this just means to treat yourself. It's so easy to be so hard on yourself and worry about all the things you didn't do that you don't appreciate all the things you have done up to now. So it's kind of like a reward. Another thing that I will recommend is to read. The book that I'm currently reading is The Fastlane Millionnaire, and it's all about building wealth and how to be financially smart and achieve all of your money goals. I'm really enjoying reading this book. It has a ton of knowledge. So if you're interested in that, I will leave a link if you want to get it on Amazon or if you want to get the audiobook. And then I have dessert. So this can be anything sweet. I am planning on making at-home ice cream and it's actually very easy. You only need 3 ingredients, so I'm really looking forward to that. Next, we have social. So this can be anything that requires you reaching out to someone else. So it can be texting your friend or calling a family member. Cleaning, clean space, clean mind. So that definitely had to make it in there. I know I already have fruits in here, but I'm just trying to keep that healthy energy going and really putting in place healthy habits. Now I'm just going in with my Tomboy pen, adding in some color and really bring this spread to life. So I'm coloring in some things, adding some shadow, all of that fun stuff. And the last thing I have here is face mask. So this is really a time to wind down and just relax at the end of the day. Now the final step in this spread is to color in the capital letters bingo and different pastel colors. And I'm doing this because each column is going to be a different color. So whenever I complete or do one of these self-care acts, I will color that in yellow just to let me know, hey, I've done this. And my goal here isn't to get a blackout as they say in bingo. That means having entire row, column, or diagonal completed. I just want to do as much as these self-care acts as possible. So that's it for my bingo self-care spread. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more weekly videos. Smash that like button, it helps me out a lot. You can check out my November setup here or watch this other video. Laters!